Hey everybody, it is Mommy Lhey Girl Ria, and today I am coming at you with a digital plan with me video. So today we're going to be recreating this spread that you see here. This is in the Mommy Lhey Digital Planner, which you can get for free on the Mommy Lhey website. I did a video for that. If you haven't seen it, check out the Facebook group, or it might be on the Mommy Lhey channel in a previous video, but I did do a video on how to grab that planner for free. So go ahead and do that and then sit down with me and I will show you how to recreate this spread right here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create a page like this that has all of your stickers on it. Now the Mommy Lhey Planner comes with a bunch of free ones, these that you see here. And so I've put them all on a page together, and I'm going to easily use my lasso tool to select the ones that I want and bring them over into my planner page and place them exactly where I want them. So I'm going to start out with the Monday and the Tuesday, copy those and paste them right in here. Then I'm going to move the Monday and Tuesday kind of in the middle of the page, and then select the to-do and the today banner. Now I'm going to resize these and kind of position them exactly how I want them. And I want one for Monday and one for Tuesday, so I'm just going to copy those, make sure they're the same size by just putting them next to each other and sizing them up or down, and then placing where I want. So the really awesome thing about digital planning is that you can place a sticker down and pick it up very easily without using undo or anything like that. You're not ruining anything. You can just pick and place the stickers as many times as you want to get them lined up exactly how you want them. Definitely one of my favorite things about digital planning. So now I'm going to use the perfect line tool to just kind of almost bullet journal a insert in here. So you'll kind of see me draw a couple lines and split the page up. Your lines don't have to be perfect, and that's what's nice about using the perfect line tool, is that you can draw a line, it not be so perfect, and then GoodNotes will make it perfect for you. Once you've got that written out, or drawn out I should say, go ahead and copy it, move it to the next page, and then continue copying and pasting stickers wherever you'd like them. For example, down here in this bulleted section, I'm going to use one of these little mint circles on the hearts in addition, and it just gives it a little something extra. Instead of having 3 hearts, kind of makes it my own. So I'm going to put some goals down here and line them up perfectly. Then I'm just going to tilt this to the side here just to make it a little bit easier for me to write. And I'm going to start by selecting a pen color, this pretty pink here, and just kind of write in my plans. Now, as you can see, I wrote over that line, which would normally drive me crazy if I was on paper, but I can just grab it, move it over just a little bit, resize if I need to, recenter, and I didn't completely mess up a spread because my handwriting is crazy. So that is another really easy thing that you can do inside digital planning, is just go ahead and write out your plans, and you don't even have to worry about if they're fitting within those spaces, because you can always move things around, size them up, size them down, recenter, whatever brings you planner peace, you can do that really easily inside GoodNotes. So I'm just going to write out plans first, and then once I get my plans all written out, then I'm going to bring in some gorgeous Mommy Lhey stickers and really make this spread personal to me. So I love that Mommy Lhey has these stickers, and everybody pretty much has the same stickers, but you can completely personalize and customize a spread just by placing them where it makes sense for you. So I'm sorry that some of my writing is a little bit off camera. I got really into planning. Have you ever done that before when you're writing or when you're filming a video? You get so into what you're doing, sometimes you forget where the camera is. I'm so sorry that I did that, but I try to be more mindful of it for the rest of the video. So here I'm just making check boxes, and I'm going to copy and paste them all the way down so that my check boxes pretty much look the same. Now, of course, you don't have to do that. That is a choice. You can write out or draw check boxes and make them look different or make them look very handwritten. if that is kind of the style that you're going for. But I used, again, like the perfect shapes tool and made those squares so that they would be perfect squares, and using this dot paper that is in the Mommy Lhey planner just made it that much easier to draw a square that was pretty close to square, and then have the perfect shape tool make it perfect for me. So I've got all the things written in for my check boxes. I'm gonna go down to this little bullet section here and just write in some things that I really need to remember. Just a couple of things that I wanted to get done on this day. Again, you can see that I'm writing over a sticker, which would normally make me crazy, but I can just resize it down and it fits perfectly within that space. So then here, another thing, I'm writing with my normal handwriting, but you can see it is much bigger than the first bullet. So I can fix that easily by just writing it out and then resizing to bring it down just a little bit to kind of match the first one. Now, of course, it's not perfect, but you know, it's a lot closer and it made me happy. This section here was just a little bit too messy for me, so I'm gonna very carefully use that eraser tool and just kind of perfect and clean up a little bit. Again, something that you can't normally do with a gel pen or colored pens, but you can definitely do it in GoodNotes. So just that little tweaking made me happy. I'm gonna zoom out here since I was zoomed in for that first part so that you get an idea of how it would be to plan on a full page or a full spread. So I'm just gonna copy and paste these check marks so that it looks pretty much identical to the other spread. So some of that symmetry really makes me happy. Again, you can do it without looking so symmetrical and more hand-drawn if that's the look that you're going for. So I don't know about you guys, but I am a girl who follows the phases of the moon. And we just recently had a strawberry moon. I think it was, gosh, maybe back in June. And that's when I originally made these plans. So I stuck with it and I didn't change whatever the moon was to be the July moon or the August moon. I just left it there just because I thought that it was super cute. And then of course, writing in my bullet plans down here, it's kind of like a top 3 is pretty much what I used this for. Even though it's on the bottom of the page, you still can use that top 3 section for this little bulleted bottom portion right here. To bed by 10 p.m. That never happens. So at this point, I'm pretty much done writing in my plans. I'm just gonna go through my Mommy Lhey sticker book and start decorating and putting in the stickers that, again, are gonna make this spread custom to me and make it feel like my own. So I'm gonna do some cropping in these files here and just get these exactly where I want them. So for a lot of these Mommy Lhey stickers, she gives them to you in what's called a PNG or a PNG file, and there's no background behind them. So you can paste them down, and as you saw the first time, I pasted an entire sheet of stickers, then I had to go back in and crop them. But I've also taken some of the stickers like the ones I'm pasting now. These are stickers that I use most often. So I have kind of separated them myself into my own Mommy Lhey sticker book, just so that it's easier for me every time I go in. I don't have to crop out of an entire sticker page. Most of these are just, I would use it one time, and so I left it here all by itself. I hope that made sense. So a lot of these, I'll have all of the sticker pages linked down below, but a lot of these are Pinky just because Pinky is my favorite. I know that Blossom is a huge community favorite and she is gorgeous, but there's something about Pinky, she just speaks to me. I love her so very much. So anytime Lhey uses Pinky or features Pinky, it just makes my heart sing. I love her so much. So I love it when there's always a sticker that perfectly coordinates to what I want. And I told you that I was writing up here that it was a strawberry moon in this particular day. So there is a moon sticker in here, and I just loved that it perfectly coordinated. It's got that Mommy Lhey feel. It just makes me so happy when all of my stickers match and kind of have, you know what, I shouldn't say match. They don't always match perfectly, but they always coordinate. And that's what I love about the Mommy Lhey stickers is you can have digital files from a bunch of different Little Bits boxes, or if you purchase them directly from her shop, from her website, they always seem to coordinate so well because any of you who are diehard Mommy Lhey fans and you know exactly where these stickers came from just because you're so familiar with her stickers, you know that I'm using a bunch of different kits, different stickers. They're not all from the same sticker sheet. And I love that they're still all matching and kind of have a cohesive look. So that is my favorite thing about the Mommy Lhey stickers. So what I'm doing right here, putting this Follow Your Joy sticker down, I'm going to put a little bit of a highlighted color behind it just to make it pop a little bit more. I know that first one is a very light pink, so you can't see it too well, but the next one I do is kind of a yellow, and you'll get to see it a little bit more, but in person, it just gives a little bit of maybe dimension behind that text sticker or that quote sticker, and it just made me really happy. I have no idea what happened to this little girl down here. She just disappeared suddenly, so I had to put her back into place. But I tried to go back and hit the undo button in GoodNotes, and I could not for the life of me figure out what happened. She just disappeared. Okay, so onto this Grow and Flow sticker. I'm going to grab the highlighter here in just a second and try to decide exactly where I want this. There we go. There's that yellow highlighting. And then I just throw that sticker right on top. And I really love the way that it turned out. Gave it a little extra something. Brought your eye to it is really what I was trying to do. So if I didn't mention already, I'm using GoodNotes 5 to do this instead of GoodNotes 4, which does behave a little bit differently. So when you see the ease of how I put these stickers in by simply tapping the middle of the screen and getting a camera roll to come up, GoodNotes 4 doesn't always work in the same way. And it has a lot of benefits that I really love. So this one in particular is a GoodNotes 5 plan with me. And so if you're a GoodNotes 4 user and you're used to it and you're comfortable with it, you can kind of see what the differences are between the different motions that I'm using in order to get the stickers in place and call them in. But again, if you're new to GoodNotes and digital planning, you'll want to have GoodNotes 5 to do this and follow along with me. Otherwise, if you're an Android user or if you just have a different app that you prefer, go ahead and use that. I'm pretty positive that it works similar, where you can use all of these stickers, bring them into your planner, and still get a beautiful cohesive look with all the Mommy Lhey stickers that I've got going on here. I love her scallops. You guys see that? That's kind of a common theme that Lhey uses, is she uses those scallops in several different sticker sheets. I love them. They are so cute. So some of these files are actually from the Patreon files. Have you guys looked into that? The Patreon app where you can become a Mommy Lhey patron. That is a really, really cool app to use if you want to learn a little bit more about how Lhey does things, how she does lettering, stamping, planning in general. You can watch tutorials that she does. And then if you are on the unicorn tier, there are several different tiers that you could be on. If you're on a unicorn tier, then you can get a lot of these goodies plus special access to the Patreon videos and even monthly happy mail. So that's a really, really cool thing to look into. So here I'm just going to show you how I used this the day that I was planning, and I went through and checked off everything throughout my day as I used it. So I love the satisfying motion of putting a check mark in there. And then I go the extra mile and even highlight when I've got something completed. That way, if I'm missing highlighting on the page, I can tell what needs to be done. Sometimes I'll highlight if I'm moving something to another day, but normally I highlight when I am completed with an item, and I like to use a highlight that matches. So here is this final spread, all completed with things that I wanted to do, things that I got done, some motivation, and the cutest stickers in the planner community. If you ask me, I might have a little bias, but Mommy Lhey for sure is my favorite artist for all of these planning stickers. And there's my little girl sleeping with none other than a Mommy Lhey traveler's notebook. I couldn't find it one day and I went into her bedroom and it was under her arm. I almost died. So thank you guys for watching this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. I would love to help you on your digital planning journey. Digital planning holds such a special place in my heart, and you can make it absolutely adorable in these Mommy Lhey planners. So I hope to catch you guys in the next video. This is Mommy Lhey Girl Ria signing off. Bye-bye.